Ironman training, you did, was it about a 10 months block of training for it? Was there any particular moments that stand out as really, really great and then really, really bad?
Well, I think the start of the training was really, really great. I was deeply motivated to do this. I was at that time writing my thesis, so I had a lot of sedentary time. I was sitting in front of the computer most hours of the day. So having something that I knew I had to do and that I really started to look forward to, that was just perfect for a time like that. And even having the possibility to train twice a day because your trainer said it, and it's not about like debating whether you should or not. It's just like, of course you should, because it's a part of your work in a way as well to just go down and do that. You said A, you say B as well. So I was enjoying it a lot. But those months were also January, February, March, maybe April as well, where it was dark and there was not a lot of social events and stuff to do. And then we hit the summer, and then I gotta admit, it started getting a bit more tough. A lot of traveling started to consume my calendar, and I was also, I'm very social in general, but even more social in the summer. I think we all are because you are outside and people feel like being social, hosting birthdays and weekend retreats and so on. And that's where I started to feel kind of burnt out a bit as well. I started to feel like the training was not the biggest priority. It was the social aspect. And that's because that's what I've always done. It's been my life. I've lived that way. And then having to try and juggle a full-time training program with a full-time social life, with a job, with all those other things that follow. It was just constantly down prioritized, but it's kind of tough to down prioritize something that's already put there in the schedule. So you have 5 hours. You can't just do 3 hours because that's not the program. And I was kind of debating why I signed up for this. And then that's also where I was very, very, very thankful for having a lot of people around to constantly remind me of, hey, this is tough. You know it's tough. You're also in a peak week right now, so just keep on trying. And it's so if it's only 4.5 hours and you can't make the half hour because it's your mom's birthday or whatever, at least you were there for 4.5 hours. So again, pat yourself in the back for just trying and trying every day. And at least you try and nail maybe 8 out of those 10 workouts. It's going to be okay. And not hitting yourself in the head all the time, which I'm really good at for not doing the training. So that was also something I had to overcome. And once you overcome that, it's just going to be so much more enjoyable because you start saying yes instead of saying no. And you're also constantly saying yes, yes, yes in your own head every time you're just doing something or trying to do something right.